So, welcome to our webinar this evening, everyone. So happy that you are here. So, just before we started, I asked you to share with me one in the comments if you are here to start making money online, and a two in the comments if you're like, man, I've been checking all these people make money online. I know it must be working, but I'm so scared. I'm skeptical. It just doesn't seem too good to be true. So, just get all the distractions away because the next 45 minutes has the potential to really, really change your life. And I just said, I'm talking from experience. It has literally changed my life. When everyone was telling me this was too good to be true, when friends and family, just because they didn't know what it was about, just because they were not the ones lying awake at night, wondering about how they're going to pay their bills. They were saying a lot of things, but I was so determined to change my future. I was willing to do anything I just needed to learn what to do because that's where I was. So if you are there tonight and you're like, I know I need to make money, Lizelle. Like, I just don't know how. I just need someone to show me the how. Put a one in the comments if that is you. Because I want to tell you, you are so in the right place. Okay. So I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to dive right into it. So, welcome. This is all about family freedom. Okay. And extra income. The holidays are around the corner. We've got December coming up. I don't know about you, but I started my online business in December. And if someone told me just before December, I might have had a wonderful holiday, right? But I didn't. I was depressed on a December when I started, December 2023. And I needed a way to make income. I needed to keep my kids in school. So if you don't know me, I'm just a normal, regular mom. I always say I'm normal and regular because I can't show you a wonderful CV of accolades I have. I just know I'm a hard worker. If I put my mind to something, I can make it happen, right? So I knew when I discovered digital and affiliate marketing, I knew that if I put my mind to it, it will work. If it doesn't work, it's something wrong with the program or the system. So I discovered it in a moment in my life where I got a letter from the school. The school said to me, I have to take my kids out of school if I don't pay the bills. Here I was working hard in my beauty salon every single day, 8, 9 hours every day away from my kids, not seeing them, still not making enough money to pay my bills. Is there anyone? Just put a me in the comments if you're in that situation right now. I felt totally alone in my financial journey. I felt like here I am working, life is so unfair. Certainly, life cannot just be surviving. Certainly, there's more to life than this. I had no one helping me. I had no one, most of my friends and family didn't know what I was going through because I felt too embarrassed about my financial situation because that's what we do, right? We keep a smile on the face so everyone just thinks it's all well with us. And the biggest thing is I didn't want my kids to know. So the moment when I got the letter from the school, I knew the kids knew. And that was the moment I needed to do something. And I saw someone earlier say in the comments there, it's now or never. That's the moment it changed for me. It was now or never. Lizelle, you need to start doing something different now because whatever you have been doing has not been working. So if you're in a place in your life right now where whatever you're doing has not been working, you've been scrolling, you've been YouTubing, you've been searching online jobs, you've been looking for better jobs, but nothing has been working. Don't you think it's time to learn from someone that already made money online to show you the way? Don't you think it's better to learn from someone that already did it, that already started from scratch, that can show you? Don't you think it's going to make your process so much faster, right? That's where everything changed. So I'm going to show you today the exact system that you can copy and paste, making 5 figures in dollars a month online. Now, why I say in dollars is because I'm South African. So for me as a South African to earn in dollars was, it was amazing. It was something I never thought would be possible. It was like, what? Because I didn't have money extra to spend and I didn't have a lot of time. So when I heard that I could make money online, I did my due diligence and I went and I researched online. Has any of you checked online if this is true? Just me in the comments. Have you checked, have you Googled, have you checked Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all those things to see if this money making thing is really true? That's what I did. I went and I checked and I saw other moms making money and I was like, man, oh man, if they can do it, I can do it. I just never, I just didn't know what I didn't know. So I'm going to show you the exact system. But here's why you want to stay until the end. Because I don't gatekeep and because we are givers and you're going to hear some stories here tonight, guys, that are going to literally blow your mind. and it's from normal, regular people. And we are people that most of us has come from a stage in our lives that we didn't start this because we had the money in the whole world. We started this because we didn't, and we needed a way to find a solution. Now, maybe you are not there. Maybe you're a business owner. Maybe you're an entrepreneur. Maybe you're already working. You don't necessarily want to leave your job, but maybe finances aren't even that tight. But in 5 years' time, you want to retire, or in 5 years' time, you want things to look different. You want recurring income coming into your bank account without working forever, right? This is also going to be for you. So we've got an amazing surprise for everyone at the end. So stay tuned. Okay. So let me know in the comments there if any of this resonates with you. You can just tell me which one resonates the most, 1 or 5. You're tired of watching others succeed while you stay stuck. You're willing to work, but you just don't want to waste time. You don't want to go work 8, 9 hours again for peanuts. Or something just to take your whole life over again. You want money, but you also want freedom. You don't want to do this alone. If you want to ask questions or someone to guide you, you want to be able to ask. And you're scared, but you're more scared of staying where you are because you know that if you don't do anything now, you're not going to have a very good December, and you're not going to have any hope for what's coming, right? So if that is you, good news is you have the power to change it all, and we're going to show you how. Okay. So I shared a little bit about myself. This is me. When I was looking for a way to earn an extra income, I didn't want to bother friends and family. In fact, I didn't want anyone to know what I was doing. A lot of people told me, like, now digital marketing is not that unfamiliar anymore. A lot of people know about this, right? So, but when I started 20 months ago, people were like, what's digital marketing? Like, I had to go Google, what is digital marketing, right? So a lot of people, when they were hearing people were making money, I had a lot of friends and family tell me, oh, Lizelle, just don't get into this, right? But here's the thing. I blocked all my family and friends, and I just started a brand new TikTok account. I made my very first South African million in 6 months. I made 7 figures in dollars in my first 7 months. As a beginner, I started from scratch. I didn't even know how TikTok worked. All I did was I was consistent. I just followed the process consistently every single day. I didn't bother friends and family. I didn't start wasting months creating my own product because I didn't know what this was about. I just started. And I'm not very tech savvy, guys. So I didn't even know what a funnel was. Okay. Funnel is a very awkward word for you. You just don't know even what it is. Just put a 1 in the comments. Make me feel not alone, would you? I didn't even know what a funnel was. Okay. Now it's like the best thing that's ever happened to me because that helps me be a stay-at-home mom. That helps me bring in money for me on a daily basis while I get to spend time with my kids, where I get to be wife to my husband, where I get to be at home. That funnel, that automated system, that's the thing working online for me so that I don't have to work all the time. So it's really working smarter instead of harder. So if you're a mom on here or you're a dad, I hear you, I feel you, even if you're a young person. If someone told me this that time again, then before I even had kids, I would not have missed out on so many things with my kids. I missed first concerts. I have 3 daughters. All 3 of them were 2 months old when I had to go back to work because I couldn't afford maternity leave. I just couldn't afford staying at home. So now we were in the amazing space where we got to buy a house on the water. That was a lifelong dream of mine. I don't know why I wanted a house on the water. I just love the feeling. That's what I wanted. And this is what this business could buy me. But the most important thing, as you can see, I've got my close family spread all over this page because that to me was the most important thing. Money will come and go, houses will come and go, cars will come and go. But the time I have with my kids and my family, I will never get back. And that is what I treasure. And that is what I get to do now on a daily basis without giving my entire life to a job building someone else's dream. So you want proof, I know. So because I'm South African, most of the first income that I made, or a lot of the income that I made, was in my Capitec bank account. So there it is. You see it's over 7 million in that one. And then I do have investment accounts as well. So with digital marketing alone, I've just made just almost 6 million. And then just in June, August, you'll see there's $93,000 that I've made, right? I want to give you the proof because a lot of people ask me that, but the moment you put it on TikTok or Instagram, then they flag you because you're not supposed to share sensitive content. So let's first give you some stats, shall we? 5.3 billion people are using social media. The digital economy is booming. I just wanted to give you a graph over here because if you've been thinking this is saturated, it is far from saturated. 82% of buyers say social media influences them. Think about your own influencing decisions. Do you guys agree that you shop online? Just put a yes if you shop online. You shop online, you're like, yes, and you maybe stalk some people. Now, I don't mean like literally stalk, but when you meet someone for the first time, if you want to see if these people are legit, you go and Google them, you go Facebook them, right? This is how it influences your decisions. The e-learning and e-commerce are growing faster than any other traditional industry. There's a lot of ways that you can make money online, and you will find that out. But the best way, fastest way, most lucrative way is through e-learning products. That's info products. If you can teach someone skills, that is what's booming. So just to give you a little bit more testimonials, this is Alti. She was 13 days in, because I'm going to share my program with you, because who wants a shortcut? Just put me in the comments if you want. I'm going to share with you this exactly how you can make money online. But if you want the shortcut, I would love to share that with you too. So Alti has got first sell 13 days in. She hasn't even started posting, and she made her first sell because we do webinars regularly. And her thing was, man, these webinars are powerful because here's the thing. She was still a newbie when she started. And we did a webinar and she got a sell on the webinar. How cool is that, right? She got a sell because of the webinar, because she didn't have to explain to someone else this work. She just believed in this. You know, Jazz made her first sell. It's been less than 2 weeks of posting and we've made our first sell. So thankful for this opportunity and being able to make this extra income on the side. Look how amazing that is, right? Claudia, ding, ding, ding. She was 4 weeks in. She made her very first sell. She's giving all glory to God. She's trusted him. She's been looking so long for a way of making an extra income. She's also a mom. She's staying at home, right? And then Larushka, if you were thinking about, oh my goodness, but I don't want to show my face, this just goes to show that you can really you can make money online without showing your face. I love what she says here. She says, I made more money than I gained followers. I just love that because it's the truth, right? She had more followers than she made money. It's all about your messaging. It's all about how you position yourself. Faceless works a little bit different, but we get into that. Faceless works different in the sense of instead of talking videos, you might be just writing more, okay, or texting more. So let me explain the difference between affiliate marketing and digital marketing. A lot of people don't know this. This is something I didn't know in the beginning. So affiliate marketing is the way I started. I started selling someone else's product because I didn't have time to create my own product. I had no clue how to make money online. So for me, it was best to start with selling someone else's product that was already working. You earn a percentage commission, and if it's high ticket affiliate marketing, you can earn anything between $400 and $1,000. That's what I recommend, because just imagine, I mean, a $7 product is not really going to change your life, right? But imagine just with one sale, you can make $1,000. How would that make you feel? Let me know in the comments there. What would $1,000 per sale, what would change in your life if you could have one sale and make that type of income? Just with one sale, working a couple of hours a day. It would be great, right? I mean, what would you pay? What would you buy groceries with it? Would you put it in a savings? Whatever you would do with it, right? So I didn't want to play small, obviously. I still said, even if you tell me I have to work 2 hours a day, I wanted to spend that 2 hours in something that will bring me decent income. So digital marketing is actually selling your own products. You can do courses, you can do how-to videos, you've got templates, resources, you can, it's endless digital marketing. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples, okay? So Travel Start is global, although it's a South African brand, but it's global. You get Travel Start, Amazon, man, I can go on. There are literally thousands and thousands of companies that give you the chance to make affiliate commission. So when you scroll down to the bottom of it, you click become an affiliate, you go through an application process and you get an affiliate link, okay? So let's say, for instance, you love traveling with your family and you do it on a regular basis, but you want to fund, you want a way to earn an extra income so that you can go travel more, you can go visit your family more. So what you can do with this, for instance, is when you go to Travel Start and you book through them and you're an affiliate, when you just talk about it, you create a new social media account, you put that affiliate link in your bio, and you share your love for travel. And the moment someone wants to book, they click on your affiliate link. When they book, you get paid. It's as easy as that. It really is as simple as that. Okay. So here's one of my customers. She actually started with DMS, and I love what she did. She said, Lizelle, I had a body transformation because she lost a lot of weight. And she was like, I knew when I lost weight that I never thought I would be able to do. So if I can lose weight, I'm sure I can change my bank account if someone can show me how. And what she did was she started, but then when she started sharing her story, people were asking her, oh my goodness, how did you lose so much weight? And what she did, she took those skills, she put it into a digital product, and she sold 37 of them at $99, and she made over $3,600 in a matter of weeks because of people are willing to buy transformation. Will you not be willing to pay for a faster way to get to your goal? If you want to lose weight, you'll pay a $99 product, right? Because you want to learn to get there faster. Someone's already done it. You want to get there faster, right? So that's what she did. Zanelli, she actually started in DMS. She was in digital marketing, and she's never hit 10K months until she came into DMS. And I'm actually going to ask her to come, and Zanel, you know it already. I didn't ask you, but I know she's willing to share. I want her to share with you, and then I'm going to get into exactly how this all works. Zanelli, are you there?
I am. Thank you, Lizelle. Good evening, everyone. How are you guys doing? So for those who don't know me, my name is Anel. I'm just a normal mom from Cape Town. I was really the mom working 7 days a week, grinding 12-hour days, working for someone. And then when COVID hit, it went really, really bad with me. Anyone hit COVID? And I started working and looking for extra jobs, like most of us. I already did Tupperware, Herbalife, all of that MLM, and I didn't want to ask people to buy from me anymore. I didn't want to sell products for little commissions and waste more time out. So I started actually a salon and started doing beauty stuff, thinking I'm going to have more time. What a big mistake, thinking I'm going to have more of my own money. Well, it ended up having more expenses each and every time because I had staff, I had stock, I have more responsibilities because I had to see more people to make more money. I knew there was a better way. I was crying myself asleep, saying all the time no. When my 4-year-old on that stage came to me, she said, Mommy, you are working all the time. The answer is just going to be no. Why do I even bother to ask? A 4-year-old recognized that. That broke my heart. I felt so desperate in my situation. My husband's an H2A worker, and I knew I want to lift the burden from his shoulders and bring him back eventually. And I started looking. I saw the stranger online, this mom making 10K months. And I thought, like, no, South African, it has to be too good to be true, right? But now I knew I was in this position and I didn't want to stay there. So I was willing to take a chance. I sold my couches, I ran promotions, I got the money together. A boerenmaker plan, And I did it. Here I am, very scared, very skeptic, step into this. I had no clue, no following, no tech skills. What the hell are you doing, Zanel? You guys, oh my world changed. DMS is not just a course to sell a course. I never felt alone with DMS. I never felt like I was doing this on my own. I had constant coaching. I had constant companions supporting me, showing me the way. The content you get in here, if you are beginning and you do not know where to start, you do not have the confidence, number one, and number two, you do not know what the hell to talk about. Well, DMS breaks that down for you exactly, step by step, great R style. You guys, this blew my mind. In DMS, I started making 10K months. This will be, I'm gonna hit it, I know it, it's gonna be far over 10K this month. I know it, I saw my stats. I was getting nervous on a stage. I'm like, what the hell am I doing wrong? And I knew this voice came into my, no. Stop comparing yourself. Come. Where the energy goes, the money flows. And I started doing that. And you guys, this changes so much for me. If you are still sitting there thinking this is too good to be true, then you shouldn't buy groceries online. You shouldn't do the banking apps. You shouldn't watch Netflix, and you shouldn't listen to iTunes anymore, because that is all technology. It starts from your phone with apps. And I was tired of saying goodbye to my little kids. I wanted to be them. Now I am a present mom. I literally earn from my phone, working around them 2 flexible hours a day. Come on, you guys. What are you waiting for? Your December can look so much different. And January 2026 can be a whole different story. Start creating the story that you deserve. Thank you, everyone. Liddell, back to you.
Oh, I love that, Zanali. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so I'm sure you want to know how this all works, right? So let's get into it. I just need to share my screen a little bit now. Okay, so let's look at what do you need. If you don't have anything, okay, what do you need to start earning online in any way, in any capacity? You need a digital product, right? Because you need to be able to sell something online to make money online, right? You need an automated system. If you don't want to work 8, 9 hours, even more a day, again, take a second job, you need an automated system that's going to do the selling for you, that's going to do the following up for you, that's going to work for you online, right? And you need a discovery method. Because if you have an amazing product and you already have a sales system that runs the selling for you, how are people going to discover you? How are they going to know about your amazing offer if you don't share it? Okay, so let's look at the digital product. So here is an example. A digital product is anything like, it can be, it can be an e-guide, an e-book. There's low ticket products and there's high ticket products. A low ticket product is like a planner. It's like an e-book. It can be a checklist. Okay. A high ticket product is, the higher the transformation, the higher the price of the product. Okay. So you can become an affiliate or you can create a digital product, but you need a product. So to become an affiliate, like I shared previously, there are so many companies out there that you can actually go on their website, go scroll down, you go click on the become an affiliate, you take the process and you can do it. There's Digistore24, there's copecard.com. So there's a lot of ways that you can make money online. But the thing is, you're going to be on your own and you are going to try and figure it out on your own, right? But there's ways you can do it. And there's ways you can create your own digital product. We actually just did an amazing 5-day challenge where I showed you exactly from start to finish how to create your digital product, how to know, how to get to your product, who your niche is, who your perfect customer is. And you can do that in Canva, a tool you already have access to. So here's Samantha. Samantha made over $10,000 in 10 weeks as a brand newbie. She's a nail tech. She actually has a lot of beauty courses that she does. And she was in DMS, and she took her skills next level and she started selling a small course online for $150. She made that with her DMS sales. She made over $10,000 in 6 weeks, in 10 weeks, sorry, as a complete newbie. Okay. So the discovery method is what you need to, like, this is what she did. Sorry. Your discovery method is how people find you. So where are people spending most of the time, guys? Where are you spending most of your time? Would you agree that most of the time you are spending is on your phone, right? Because that's where people are spending most of their time, is on their phone. So if you are not on social media in any way or form, it can be faceless, but if you are not on social media, people are going to struggle to discover your product and service. Even companies, businesses that don't market well, they can have the most amazing product and service. If they don't know how to market, they're not going to get daily paying customers. Okay. So here's how you do it. You go onto social media and you share just 5 to 7 second reels on a daily basis. My recommendation is 3 times a day, because you can train the algorithm quickly on how to push out your content to the rest of the world to see it. And posting 3 times a day keeps you visible. It keeps you on top of your customer's mind. You can even do Facebook groups. This is what a lot of people do that does faceless marketing. They go into Facebook groups, they identify where their perfect customer is hanging out in, and then they add value into those Facebook groups, right? And this is how they make most of their sales. Your automated system, now this is the system that's going to work for you online. This is the system that works in a very strategic manner. So let me explain it like this. This is the funnel I was referring to earlier. So when you post on social media every single day, just remember, we are over 5.3 billion people on social media. I mean, you think about how many times you're spending time on your phone. Subconsciously, things are going into your mind, right? So through social media, people become aware of your product. This is how a lot of people find digital marketing for the first time, or they find a new app, or whatever it is that you find. You would not have necessarily found it anywhere else if you haven't scrolled social media. So what happens with the funnel is, for instance, people will see my video on social media, to give you an example. And they're like, oh my goodness, I've been looking for a way to earn an extra income too. And I've been trying everything and I don't know. And I also want a faster result. And now they hear Lizelle speaking and they're like, okay, I didn't know about this. I didn't know you can work a couple of hours a day. I didn't know you can start without having experience. Like, let me find out about this. I don't know about this. So what happens is they become aware of it through your social media. Now, in exchange for their email address, I give them a freebie. Okay. So I'm like, if you want to learn how this works, I've got a free guide that I put together and I'm going to show you how you can start making money online. Obviously, there's a lot of free info in there, but also if they want the shortcut, I'm going to offer them the shortcut. Because here's the thing: if you would have told me 2, 3 years ago that there was a better way so that I could stay at home and make this amount of money without leaving my kids, without going to work hard, man, oh man, I would have kissed you. I would have been on there and I would have done it. But I didn't know about it. You see? So for me, it's so amazing to be able to share this, and people want that information. You are providing a solution. It's not being salesy, it's providing a solution. The right customers will come to you. Not everyone's going to buy from you. Okay. So they develop an interest because now they're interested. Now they want to know, okay, what this is all about. So they go through the freebie. Now, what happens here is they start getting emails. This is where they build the know, like, and trust, because people buy from you that know, like, and trust you. Now, if they see you for the very first time, do you think someone's going to buy $1,000 product from you for the very first time when they see it? Most probably not, right? Because they want to get to know you first. They want to know, is this real? This is a sales process. Know, like, and trust. Think about the brands that you buy. I'll give you an example. I remember when I saw Shein for the very first time on social media. Now, I wasn't even big on social media after COVID because I was too depressed to be on social media, to be honest. But anyway, I could see Shein and I was like, man, I wonder, I'm in South Africa. This place is in China. I wonder if this is legit. Can I actually order and get something, right? And I was like, let me try. No, not let me try. I was like, okay. And I saw it for the very first time. But what happened afterwards? I kept on being made aware of this Shein company giving all these nice dresses and how you can buy from them and it's a lot cheaper and blah, 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 right? So what I finally decided to do was get into the email list. Okay. So as soon as I got into the email list, what happened? I started seeing all the specials. I started seeing client testimonials. And as I was scrolling social media every day, I could see now other people were buying it. And I was like, oh my goodness. And then what happened was, at the time I was considering it, there came a point where I actually purchased. And I started with a small order. I will never remember. I will forget. Started with a very small order. And I was like, let me just see if this works. And it worked. And now I order from them all the freaking time, right? But the reason I eventually bought from them was because I already built the know, like, and trust with the brand. Because the brand wasn't a stranger to me anymore. It became familiar. Think about when you go buy a television, when you go buy something expensive in the store. Are you going to buy a no-name brand? Are you going to spend $1,000 on a no-name brand, guys? Let me know in the comments. Are you going to spend that on a no-name brand if you buy a TV? Or are you going to buy a brand that you know people are already buying? Exactly. You're going to buy something that people are already buying, that you know is already working, right? Exactly. And this is all the buyer's journey. So this is exactly how the funnel works. Instead of you standing in a shop and doing the sales process, the funnel does it for you. That means, and I hope you're ready for this, if this is the first time you're ever hearing this, that means you can literally make money in your sleep. And if that makes you excited, I want to hear that in the comments there. Just say yay or whatever makes you excited. Because the first time when I woke up with $1,000 in my bank account, I screamed like something amazing happened, because something amazing did happen. I couldn't believe that I was asleep in my country and I literally made more than a month's salary because my system was kept on working online. Because the truth is the internet doesn't work. The internet doesn't sleep. It's constantly working for you online if you have the right funnel, right? So I was just so amazed. So that's how it works. Awareness, interest, consideration, and then the customer will come to a point when they purchase. This is a proven funnel. Not everyone's going to purchase from you. This is why the funnel goes narrow at the bottom, because it's going to, some people just come in, they're just curious. In my case, some people will come in, they're looking for a quick reach scheme. They're looking for a button to press, and they soon realize, no, this is a legitimate business. If you are not willing to put in 2 hours a day, this is most probably not going to be for you, right? And I'm fine with that because I want to work with people that really are looking for a huge transformation in their life, not just to make a quick buck for the week. So there are so many funnels that you can use. You'll find it out along your journey, right? There's Standstore that you can use, there's ClickFunnels that you can use. But the minimum to get started on those platforms, especially if you want that automation to work for you, it's going to be $99 to $297 a month, right? Now, I don't know about you, but when I started, I didn't want to commit to a huge monthly fee. For me, that was a huge amount to commit to every single month for something I wasn't even sure was going to work for me, right? I'm just being honest with you. So when I started, before I get there, I started with my online journey. But what happened was I I I made money and I saw a lot of success, but I saw that some people were struggling. I saw a lot of people were struggling. They wanted to make money online, but they just didn't know how. They were going to these digital plan places and they were maybe buying some programs and but they just were still stuck. And some of them even bought courses, but they gave up before they launched because the setup was confusing, the funnel was confusing, they didn't know what they were doing. And some even had some success, but they got stuck because there was no one coaching them through the process. They would start with a making money online program and then just feel so alone. They felt abandoned and lonely after joining most of these programs, right? Many couldn't even start because they didn't have access to PayPal or global payment methods. This was a huge thing for us South Africans because a lot of countries, even UK, I think it's an issue as well now. A lot of them can't have PayPal or Stripe. A lot of them lacked confidence to show up online because they weren't getting real-time feedback, clarity, and direction, right? So I knew I could help with this, and this is where DMS was born. Okay. And this is why I want to ask you if you can go try and make money online right now. I mean, if you got here into this webinar tonight, I'm sure you got here through free information where there was a free guide or something shared with you showing you how to do it. And you can go do that. You can really go do that. But if you knew without a shadow of a doubt that there was a way that you could make money faster and you can reach your goals and your results faster through learning with someone that's already went through it with a multi-six-figure strategy that can show you step by step, that can coach you through it so that you don't waste time in trial and error, would you do that? Would you be interested? Just put a yes in the comments if you would. Would you be interested in getting there faster instead of trying months and months through trial and error, trying to figure it out on your own? You know why I'm asking this question? Because I've done it for years. I became a mom at 24 years old and I couldn't see my kids grow up. And I struggled having a very nice relationship with them because mom was always busy. My kids remember me being always busy because I was always busy trying to make a living. I would have a side hustle here, a side hustle there. I never, ever before digital marketing had someone that was already successful coach me in how they did it. I always started from scratch. I always thought you had to reinvent the wheel. I want to say to you today, you do not have to reinvent the wheel. I'm going to show you. So here's Nika. She was also in digital marketing before, had some success, but she quickly realized, she needed more coaching. She needed more support. She says, yeah, a year and a few months ago, my husband and I had no idea how we were paying for the birth of our first baby. Here we are expecting the next one. That's due December, and it was time to upgrade to a double cab. On Friday, we purchased it cash. Why? Because digital marketing gave us so much financial freedom that I get to stay home with my kids while earning a massive paycheck. Why? Because of people like you that showed up on my FYP. And let me just say to you, she's in Botswana. I mean, she was in an area where she even didn't even think that people would spend that type of money. And this is how everything changed for her. But hear it from her.
I could not seem to have a discussion without it ending in an argument because the financial burden was so heavy on our shoulders. I was also dreading going back to work after my maternity leave for a salary of $300 every single month, working 50 plus hours a week. And that's when I decided that I needed to start looking at the moms that were making money online, and I needed to start investigating and asking questions. And that's exactly what I did. And since then, which was a year and 3 months ago, I have invested in multiple done-for-you systems. but nothing comes close to the digital magnetic system. Because since the day that I launched my digital magnetic system, I have literally generated over 1,000 leads on a monthly basis. I have literally gone from having months with no sales, absolutely no sales, to never ever having a month without a sale again. I literally went from not knowing exactly what to do and where to go to getting valuable and intensive and one-on-one training in my community with pod calls, with the secret sales weapon that literally creates my content for me in minutes. I have a 17-month-old toddler that runs around this place like a crazy little animal, so I don't always have 1 to 2 hours a day. I literally went from being able to offer my customers done for you new faceless content every single month. Monday Momentum Call, it's mind-blowing. Content audits, literally training on a next level. If you've been looking at done for you systems, the digital magnetic system is the system for you. I don't care if you're looking at launching your own digital product or if you are looking at becoming an affiliate for DMS. Just do it. I promise you, you won't regret it. Not a single one.
Oh, I just love it. Now there you hear it. But I couldn't wait to share this. This for me is so cool. Okay. Latasha has actually been in DMS for a while. Okay. But here's what she said. She didn't do anything about it. She never plugged in. And then about a week ago, we launched a 5-day challenge where we started, where I taught, we went through 5 days showing you exactly how to create your own digital product and how to sell it for free, by the way. We didn't even charge for it. Okay. And look at what she said. That was just when she started plugging in. She said, I'm so excited. I started promoting the Canva training on Monday because I never plugged in. 26 leads in my funnel for DMS is amazing. I will be celebrating my first sale tomorrow and my upgrade to pro. This is a turning point for me. Look at the next one. The next day, first pro sale. Wow, I'm super excited and totally blessed. Welcome to my new friend, Cormarie. You are going to love the program, the community, and everything that comes with the magnetic circle. That is our community, okay? But wait, there's more, okay? Monday, she got a ding, and she was like, well, Monday has been Monday and God stepped in to show me again. He will always be there, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Today marks a week since I plugged in and Astrid is my second client to join DMS. If I can give someone hope today, no matter how hard the enemy comes at you, you have greatness inside of you because of our Heavenly Father. I'm sharing with you that was posted in the community. This just freaking warms my heart. It just warms my heart. Yolandi, she was like, hi everyone, I can't believe I made double my salary that I had to work for a whole month in 1 week. This program has taught me so much. I'm so grateful thanks to DMS. My husband doesn't need to go back to USA next year. Woo! How cool is that, right? Cecilia, she's like 44,000 in 1 day as a South African. That's over $2,500 in 1 day. This still blows my mind. 2 years back, I was broken. Now I get to help other mamas build a complete new life by working less and earning more. Praise God. Yay. Amen. So Cecilia, I want to ask her, and I know, guys, I've got the goods for you, okay? I'm going to share with you quickly what it's all about. I've got a nice surprise for you. I just want her to come and share her journey quickly because she's amazing. Celia, are you there?
I am here. How can I miss this, Lizelle? How can I miss this? If I can just inspire one parent tonight, one person tonight of what is possible in their life, then I would have mastered my mission for the day. You guys, I'm just a normal South African mom. You can see I'm in my 40s. I literally started digital marketing back in 2023, telling my teenager, Nani, mama's going to make some money online. You should have seen her freaking face. I don't know if it's because mums don't belong on TikTok or that's what she saw, or because she knew my next question was going to be, how do I put a video on here? Because I was that clueless. My child had to show me where to press the plus and create my very first video. But I finally came to the point in my life where I could literally be the mom that had enough time. My story actually starts back when I was a mama that lost 2 little boys. I've got 2 babies up in heaven, cancer survivor. So the day that my daughter was born, I said, I never want to miss a milestone. I don't want to work for a boss. She was a week old when I walked away from a job in a management position and said, I'm going to work for myself because I don't want to miss a thing. The only mistake that I did is that in both my businesses that I had, I traded time for money. 10 years in daycare, ECD, I loved every second until I couldn't be the mum next to the primary school sports field. I couldn't be the mum at the tuck shop. I couldn't be the mum that teachers phoned and said, hey, can you help us out? And those were the things I didn't want to miss. So just like Lizanelle, I decided I'm going to open up a salon. And Lizelle, I'm going to open up a salon. I'm going to have control over my time. I'm going to have control over my money. I'm going to be the work from home mama. I can do this from home. But very quickly, I ended up extremely broke. I went from one credit card as a backup plan to 2 credit cards as a backup plan. I took out a loan to pay these 2 credit cards, and very soon I maxed them both out, and I sat with that loan and I drowned in debt. Debt collectors literally phoning me more than my own mother could. I used to be the mum crying in the shower 6 days out of a 7-day week, being like, Lord, what the hell happened in my life? How did I end up here? How do I get up from here? I kept on praying for a door to open until a mum on social media, a stranger that I never met in my life, popped up and talked about digital marketing. Now, true South African as I am, I honestly doubted that this is possible for us in South Africa because, I mean, they were talking dollars and we are having rands, and I didn't have a husband to send overseas to go work for those dollars, but I really wanted to earn dollars. I really wanted to earn dollars. So I decided to take a chance. I worked 15 hours a day, 6 days a week, you guys. If there was one thing I did not have, it was time. But if there was one thing that I really wanted to achieve, was more time freedom. So I started fitting digital marketing into the nooks and crannies of my day.
Is that just her, or is it's her internet? Oh my goodness. Okay, so then I'm gonna have to carry on. Yeah, it seems like it's just her. Okay, let's carry on. But you guys got it, eh? Absolutely amazing how she turned her life around. Okay, so I'm gonna carry on then. If she comes back, then we can have her on. Larushka Zanelli, you'll just let me know. Okay, so let's see. Let me show you what DMS offers, okay? It offers both. You can either promote affiliate products or you can create your own digital products, okay? We give full step-by-step guidance with the templates. So just a little sneak peek on what this is all about. So you get a fully done system. The entire system gets set up for you. You don't have to do the setup. You don't have to pay someone to do the setup.
Like, let us not take the devil and give him the chance to block me from inspiring one parent tonight.
Celia, we lost you there for we lost you. We lost you.
So I just picked it up.
Okay. So we lost you at you wanted time freedom.
So yeah, I fit this in with 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, another 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. 6 weeks later, I made my first money. But I can tell you with DMS, within 4 weeks, I made $5,080. And this week, 44K in one freaking day. You guys, this is worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. There's enough time for you to have a better Christmas this year if you are willing to plug in. So if the only thing that I can do tonight is inspire one parent, one person to borrow our belief in what is possible for you, then I achieved my goal today. Thank you, Sally.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you. We missed the most important part. All right. Okay. So we've got two ways to get started. Okay. We've got the DMS Pro. This is for the one that's ready to go all in. Your business, everything gets set up for you. You don't even don't have to worry about tech. If you only have a phone to get started off with, that's completely okay because everything gets set up for you. You get resale rights to the starter and the pro. So that means you can make $400 to $1,000, more than $400, more than $1,000 per sale. You get 90% affiliate commission on the resale rights. And the reason for that is because of the payment gateway. Because that way you don't need your own payment gateway. You don't need a PayPal. So you can literally, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can get started and you can sell across the world because your commissions get paid weekly into your bank account. You get 12 exclusive PLR products. That's private label right products. Meaning, not only can you resell for 90% profit, but you can resell your own products because these PLR products you can rebrand and rename as your own. and sell it for 100% profit. It's yours to sell without giving anyone credit for it. You get a 30-day content strategy plan. You get faceless marketing strategy. You get an advanced launch strategy plan to make over $10,000 a month. You get perfect customer masterclass, magnetic sales formula. These are courses on its own that break limiting beliefs. You create your own products. There's an entire course on creating your own products with the templates, with the funnels. Man, everything's done for you. Okay, you will not get this anywhere else. You get certified on this one. You get pod coaching, where you grow in a small group, where you grow with six-figure earners and people on the same journey as you. I mean, that is where growth happens, my friend. The fastest growth that you will see is in a small group, because you're being accountable to the group, right? We bring in guest speakers, millionaire guest speakers, so that you can get going on your journey as quick as possible. All of this, and this is not even all of it, I'm just mentioning it quickly. All of this is worth over $6,000, right? But that's not what you're going to pay, all right? We wanted everyone to get access to it. So we've got a once-off fee of $11.97. It comes with payment plans, and there's a once-off $67 activation fee. That activation fee includes your professional email. It includes your domain for a year. You can renew it annually, and it doesn't go up. You know, most of these programs, you pay a certain amount for the year, and then you think you're getting off a cheap way, but then it increases almost triple the next year. So it's just a once-off $67 activation fee, and it doesn't go up. We do have the starter as well, because a lot of people can't get started on the DMS Pro. So the starter is for those who want to check it out. They want to make some money, and then they want to upgrade maybe later. Your business, your entire setup gets done for you as well. You get resale rights to the starter, meaning you can make $447 per sale. You get 5 exclusive PLR products that you can rename and rebrand as your own. You get a 30-day content strategy plan. You get a faceless marketing strategy. You get weekly group support, a 5K roadmap where I show you exactly how to hit your first $5,000 online, perfect customer masterclass, the entire magnetic sales formula. This is a course, guys, that has set people that has been in digital marketing for a year free, that they start making sales. Because here's the thing. You can't sell something you don't believe in. And if you don't believe in yourself, that's your biggest roadblock. And a lot of people don't know why they're not making sales, why they can't have success in life, but it's because of those mindset blocks. And that is what we handle in the magnetic sales formula. This is why all of a sudden people start seeing success because of that, right? That's over $2,500 worth. What you get for it is only a once-off $497 with that $67 activation fee. And I haven't even mentioned the content that you get that's already done for you. If you're looking at creating your own digital products, the DMS Pro is that one, because the whole funnel, everything is there for you, okay? DMS Starter is to help you start selling with a high-ticket product and your PLR products, okay? So let's carry on. Then your bonus that you are getting today, okay? I told you I'm going to have some goodies for you. So the bonus is the system is for free. You're not going to pay $90 or $297 for the system. You're going to get that for free. Other platforms, you're going to pay $99 and up. Okay, so you save the money. There's no monthly fee. Your system is fully set up with 0 monthly fees. Okay, your bonus number 2 is you get access to a VIP membership group. This is a private community with weekly Zoom calls. We get on a call on a Monday, we do content feedback. You know why we do that? Because a lot of people don't have real-time feedback, and they wait months and months, and they get stuck, and I don't know why. Because there's no one checking, are they on the right path? That's what our weekly calls are for. You get multiple coaches and guest speakers, a 24/7 active chat community. Bonus number 3 is you get content templates. Now in the Pro Content Vault, you will get new, fresh content done for you every single month. There's captions, the reels, the hooks, everything is done for you. We make sure it's on trend, on time, and we make sure it converts, right? If you get started today, you're going to get a 30-day starter plan with DMS Starter or DMS Pro with a content vault inside of it. Okay, it's just on the Pro, it comes on a monthly basis. And then, if you haven't heard, because this has really been making some noise on the internet, is our AI bot. We call it our secret sales weapon. This is like having a coach 24/7 in your pocket. She creates your emails for you, your captions, your content. You literally say, hey, create my content for today. We teach you, everything's already set up for you. You literally prompt her with a couple of words, and then she asks you for information and she creates your content for you. The content vault, so that you don't sound like everyone else. You copy what's in there, you paste it into her, and she creates content that sounds like you. This is cutting your content creation time in half. So awesome. So bonus number 5 is you get an onboarding call, a newbie call. Our next one is Tuesday, where we take you through exactly how it works. You will get immediate access into your program right now. You get immediate access into the community. You do not have to wait for the newbie call. This is an added bonus that we are giving for you today if you get started, because we want to know that you are getting, and we want to help you getting on the right foot. If you have any questions, we want to be there for you. Okay, so what makes DMS different, except from everything, all the gaps that we filled, is we help you build confidence, not just content. You learn sales psychology, because that is what really converts. If you don't know, if your content's not converting, or you've tried businesses or side hustles before, it's most probably because you're not familiar with the sales psychology behind it. There's no need to show your face if you don't want to. Coaching is included, which is freaking insane, guys. I mean, the coaching that you are getting is valued more than $1,500. The coaching, that Monday coaching call, is valued. And in the DMS Pro, you get coaching that's already much more worth than the program itself, which is insane. The AI bot that sets us apart completely, the set tech up is done for you. Plus, you get multiple income streams. I don't even know if I mentioned that. In the starter, you don't just get 1 income stream, you get 6. In the pro, you get 14 income streams. With the funnels, with the automations, you don't even have to set this up yourself. And you learn how to build your brand. Like Zanel said, this is not buying a course to sell a course. We make it easy for you to give you the resale rights to start making money if you don't have a product or service. But we are all about building your own brand. You want to stand out. So I'm just going to answer a couple of questions that I get normally. Is the market not saturated? It's not. I hope you saw that. It's predicted to grow to over $1 trillion in 2030. Is this a scam? I hope you guys by now see that this is not, right? It's real products. It's a real legitimate business. Do I have to show my face? Nope, not at all. And you'll have the best support than any other program can offer. That is my promise to you. Bonus number 6 is you heard about the live 5-day challenge we did, okay? That challenge, guys, we could charge for. We did it only for a certain time period. The recordings are not available anymore. But if you get started today, we're going to have this up until Sunday, okay? We're going to offer you this until Sunday. If you want to get started and you want to join a group of people that are going to help you not only change your income, but change your life, we will gift you this 5-day challenge. And you will have those recordings for a lifetime. You'll get it. You're going to learn for free how to create your own digital product. You are going to miss the trial and error and the time it takes for other people to learn the digital marketing process. You're going to save so much time just with this 5-day.
Lizelle, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. Was I muted the whole time?
Yeah. No,
Well, just reverse, come back with vengeance.
Oh. Okay, so if there are any questions, we've got like 3 minutes left. If anyone has a question, there you can toggle on the bar on the screen. It says there's like a raise hand. If you do have a question, let me know. I can answer that for you quickly, but here are your next steps, okay? Go back to the person that invited you here. You got here through an email, right? Get back to that person that invited you here. Let them know which one you want to get started off with. There are payment plans on both. When you go to the sales page and you click on the one that you want, the payment plans will come up. Okay. Get back to the person so that they can send you their link. All right. If you have any questions, you can also get back to them and ask them for any questions that you will have. Okay. Yes. So I don't see any questions. So I'm going to hop off here. You do have someone that you can go back to. Thank you for joining, everybody. I hope this has given you a hope to know that you can still change December. December can look different. It's all up to you. All right. Have an awesome evening, everyone.